Hi guys, it's Bren. Happy Easter. I'm here with a review of my March Empties. And I haven't done an Empties review before, but I decided to do it this month because I do think there's some value in it. Sometimes I try to get my reviews out there in a very timely fashion. So a new product or a new candle comes out, say, I try to burn it or use it as much as I can to get a really good feel for it, but then get the review out there so that it's out there close to when the product has dropped, right? But then sometimes as you use the whole thing, your mind kind of changes or the performance changes. And so, why not do an empties video and give you an update? Now, something about me is that I have total ADD with candles, wallflowers, lotions, everything. I do not buy a candle and then use, my dog's being noisy, and then use the whole thing and then move on to the next one. I am the opposite. I will, if I'm home all day, I'll change what I'm burning 3 or 4 times during the day. Okay, Rex. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. She's like, don't make me stop playing with my toy. Anyway, so I have a lot of on my shelf in my collection half-burned candles or candles that have only a third left or something. And sometimes I pull those out and use them up. So I have some new stuff and some old stuff. It's just whatever I finished this month. I'm going to start actually with body care, and that is pretty current because I have these little trial size guys that I used up. And this was from, I forget what the collection was actually officially called, but this came out, right after the semi-annual sale with there was a citrus, and then there was the Lush Pink Dragon Fruit and Cool Amazon Rain. So I used up the Lush Pink Dragon Fruit shower gel, and I have a little lotion too. It's not done yet though. This was kind of boring for me. It wasn't bad, but there was nothing special about it, and I did feel like it smelled like dragon fruit at first, but the lotion, for example, you put it on, maybe you get some dragon fruit, and then it kind of just turns into a pleasant lotion-y type of scent, but it doesn't really have staying power. And the shower gel, yeah, it was kind of boring. I don't know. Not something I'd purchase in a full size. On the other hand, Cool Amazon Rain quickly became one of my favorite scents. And I think it's the only body care scent so far in 2015 that I've really cared about at all or bought any full size of. I've got this now in a cream and a full size lotion because it grew on me too. I think I remember saying in my haul video from when I got all of these that nothing in the line was, crazy awesome. I take that back. Cool Amazon Rain is crazy awesome. I guess it just didn't hit me right away. But it's like a tropical scent, and it's a cool, smooth kind of tropical scent. Sort of reminds me of Malibu Heat a little bit, though it's not the same. But it's got that tropicalness from the starfruit. It also has kind of that clean, refreshing rain type of scent, and it goes surprisingly well together. For me, the scent kind of reminded me of how a green banana smells, which, I don't know, you don't want to eat green bananas, but it's kind of a good scent, I think. And what I like about it, too, is that it's pretty straightforward. Bath & Body Works these days likes to put a million different notes in everything, and it drives me crazy. I'm excited to smell everything coming out in the Southern line, but when you read the notes, it's everything has fruit and floral and musk and vanilla, and it's don't overcomplicate it, because everything starts to smell the same when you do that. And this doesn't have any kind of floral or musky or anything like that. It's just the fruit and the crispness, and that's why I really like it. And so definitely favorite scent of 2015 so far. First thing I've liked that they've put out body care-wise since fall, really. Highly recommend that one too. All right, so I'll do candles next. I'll start with Strawberry Rhubarb Marmalade, and this one actually doesn't look totally empty compared to some of the other ones, right? There's a little bit of wax left in the bottom, but it put itself out, so we'll call it done. And I actually have a backup of this. I really like the scent a lot, and I feel like it even got stronger as it went. So it throws pretty well, and it's not overly sweet. That's the problem I have with a lot of strawberry scents. They're just sickening sweet, and then they smell fake. But this had a lot of tartness in it, and so it smelled pretty realistic. Really like strawberry jam. So loved the scent. Problem was really bad puny wick syndrome. Once this got over halfway done, it kept putting itself out, or it wouldn't pool out. The wicks were very small. I posted some pictures on Instagram of it. It was pathetic. I kept having to soak up wax with a cotton ball or a Kleenex or something so that the candle would start having higher flames again. I mean, it was just little blue nubs. Really, really sad. And I found, people are complaining that Bath & Body Works candles are doing that a lot lately, and they are, but it's not necessarily like a certain line that does it or anything. It's just hit or miss, because the other candles that I've had in this line, Tequila Lime Cupcake, is almost done. I mean, it's right here. It'll be in my next Empties video. That one's performing great all the way to the end. Iced Almond Chai, no problem. Sparkling Limeade, no problems. But for some reason, this one just really bad towards the end. Pineapple Samba did the same thing. So every once in a while, you just get one that doesn't perform well. I also used up my Papaya Sunrise this month, and this one was just okay. I mean, the only reason I bought it is that when I bought it, it was a White Barn exclusive, so I wanted to review it, but then it came to all Bath & Body Works stores, so, you can go smell it for yourself if you want. It was, I said this in the dedicated video I did to it, but it just kind of smells like a bunch of other tropical fruit candles that they have out there. Nothing really stood out or was special about it. It was a medium thrower. It got puny wicks towards the end too. And probably if you're looking for a scent like this, I would recommend like Pineapple Palmgrass more. That's very similar but stronger. So it was okay, but I was definitely not sad when I used it up. Then, like I said, I'm burning old and new, so I used up a watermelon lemonade, but check this out. It's the 2013 original packaging. This was from late summer 2013, the Lakeside Collection. I actually bought 3 of these because I loved it when it first came out, and I used the first one right away. This one I obviously just used up, and I gave the third one to my mom because I'm kind of sick of this scent now. It's a great scent. If you haven't tried it, you can go try it because it's out constantly. I mean, it's like in every line that they put out now. They've repackaged it like 10 times. If they had never done that, I probably could have sold that extra one on eBay for quite a bit of money. But I tired of it. So when I was burning the end of this, though, it reminded me how strong their candles can be, because it was much stronger than some of the newer scents that they've put out. So there was that. Finished up a Market Peach because I was, saving my Market Peaches. I had about 1.5 left. I still got the other one, but I felt comfortable using up this half because Georgia Peach is a repackaged Market Peach. If you are interested in anything else about this candle or the Georgia Peach, I did a whole review on just comparing the two. So anyway, yeah, use that one up. That's my favorite. Just love it. And then, this is old and random, but late 2013, like this was the mid-December release, the Winter Market Collection, and then like last year they did like the Sparkly Lid Collection. It seems like every year, mid-December, they put out a collection, but then it goes away at the semi-annual sale, so it's barely on the shelves at all, not very long. And I had this one. Took me a while to use it up because I kind of got that kerosene smell when I was burning this, and it got better towards the end, but at first I really didn't like it because of that. That's actually my biggest pet peeve with Bath & Body Works candles. I'll deal with the puny wicks, but I hate the kerosene smell, and if a candle doesn't throw, it's not very strong, the kerosene smell always comes through for me. So anyway, like I said, this one got better towards the end, but there's an oldie. So those were the only big candles I used up. Did use up a couple of these minis from the Hawaiian Collection. If you watched, I had a little video on just these and the other minis in the collection. So Honolulu Sun, also did a dedicated review on that. Don't need to say anything about it. Little Guava Colada. I really enjoyed this actually, but I had heard that the big one was not throwing very well at all. I compromised, and after I burned the small one, the mini, I got one of the wine glass medium size, which is really pretty, but it is really weak. You can only smell it when I'm like directly over it. It smells very peachy, but it's not like Market Peach to me, because Market Peach is tart and sour, and the Guava Colada is very sugary sweet, almost like if you opened a can of peaches, like the syrup that the peaches would be in. That's kind of what it smells like. It's a shame that it's so light, because I think it's a really enjoyable smell, but anyway, I might keep this because I had it sitting next to the medium one, and they just look kind of cute together. Anyway, okay, that's all the candles that I had. Wallflowers. Wallflowers, I find, last about a month or so. And I have 4 plugged in at all times, so I have 4 empty ones as it happens. Although with these, sometimes 2, I'll change them out when they're only halfway through. I get sick of them and I want new ones, so. Some are old and some are new. One thing I'll say about these Wallflowers, you know, I took my cat to the vet not that long ago, and the vet tech was like, oh, she smells like cinnamon. And it was because I had a cinnamon wallflower in my laundry room where her litter box is. I know that's why. And I thought that was really funny. But then the other day, I returned a shirt to the store that I'd never worn, but I bought it, took it home, had it hanging up for a couple days, decided I didn't like it. When I returned it, the sales associate took it from me and immediately was like, this smells so good. And I was really embarrassed because, you know, I mean, even if it smells good, you're not supposed to return things smelling like anything. But she was saying, oh, it smells like tropical and coconutty. And I immediately knew it's because I have a Honolulu Sun wallflower in my bedroom. And so she had me smell it. She handed it back to me and I smelled it. I couldn't smell anything because I guess I'm just used to it. But she could really smell it right away. And I don't know. I mean, they took it back, but I'm starting to wonder if I should even wear perfume at all because I probably walk around smelling like wallflowers just from living in my place and I don't even know it. But this month, I used up a vanilla bean marshmallow, and this was from the White Barn Market Collection. Actually, I really enjoyed this one. I had it in my bedroom and it was just kind of soft and sweet, very marshmallowy though. I thought that the candle smelled more vanilla and not as much marshmallow, but I got a lot of marshmallow from this and it actually seemed very similar to Marshmallow Fireside to me, but without the fire. And so I don't think I'll get more, but I liked this one. Same line, Sparkling Limeade. This one has a little bit left in it, but it's disgusting, so I'm done with it. Because I liked this one at first, but it turned very quickly. The color turned. It went from green to yellow. But when it did that, the scent also turned. And it just kind of has turned now, and it's kind of leaky too. You do not want to get this oil on anything. It will take the varnish right off your furniture. It just smells sour in a bad way now. Not good. So I had another one of those and I returned it. Then I used up a Coconut Leaves. I always have these plugged in. It's amazing. It's my favorite wallflower and my second favorite candle. Love it. Love it. This is last year's tag because I'm using up some from last year, but I have some from this year too. Great, great wallflower. Recommend Coconut Leaves. And then I used up a Tokyo Petals because I was saving this one. I loved the way that it smelled. The candle was just okay. The candle was light and it would give me that kerosene smell, but the wallflower was great. I just didn't know if they'd ever bring it back. So I would like plug it in for a couple days and then unplug it because I wanted to save it. But love from that Love, Smile, Happy, whatever, Happy Home collection is a repackage of Tokyo Petals. So just like with the Market Peach candle, now that I know it's back, I've used up some of my old ones. So those were the Wallflowers. And then last, couple soaps that I went through. No big deal here. An older one, Vineyard Wildberries. They have a lot of grapey wine type scents. They're all good and strong. They hang around. So there was that. And then Copacabana Coconut came out at the beginning of the year. This one's in stores now still. It didn't thrill me, but it wasn't bad either. It's pretty good. Now it's gone. And that's it. So anyway, that's my March Empties video. I think I'll probably do another one soon because I have a lot of things that are almost gone. Like I said, my tequila lime cupcake's almost gone. Island Margarita will probably be gone soon. I have some Yankee candles that are almost gone as well. A couple soaps from the Hawaiian Collection. Not a whole lot left in those. And I've always got Wallflowers that I'm going through. So stay tuned for more. And by the way, I did a review of Yankee Candle Bunny Cake that I put on Instagram for Easter today. If you're interested in that, check it out. I didn't really have enough to say to do a whole video on it, so I didn't, but I did an Instagram only review. That's at Wake Up Writing, and I'll see you guys on Instagram until next time, but next time will probably be next week because the Southern Collection will come out and I'm sure I'll have a haul. So I'll see you again soon. Bye.